Good morning. I'm really liking doing vlogs weekend. Morning, can't talk. Look at how beautiful it is outside. Yeah, I need to go out and check on the peonies. I have been receiving messages and photos of everybody's peonies and new purchased peonies, and I am just loving it. I love peonies, and I'm so happy that people are falling in love with peonies or already in love with peonies and sharing that with me. So thank you guys very much. Yeah, it's just, I love it. Today I am excited to dive more into Dessert by Deb, my tea order. Yep, we're gonna see if we can taste all of my purchases from Dessert by Deb today. I think it's gonna be a good day. And I'm very tired. We had an emergency alert in the middle of the night last night. Somebody escaped from prison. So, you know, not a very good night's sleep. No, probably can tell that. All right, let me turn the kettle on. We'll pop out, check the peonies, and yeah, get to steeping. Okay, here are the peonies. And we can see how much further we have to go. Quite a ways. But a lot of progress. Let's go check on the lilacs. I love this chestnut tree. So pretty. Not quite. Still a bit to go. Looks like I needed to trim this guy up a bit more. And more peonies over here. And these guys look like they're doing pretty good too. I love the peonies. Oh, and our irises. Look at that. I hear a bee. We've got more peonies. Spider webs. Oh, this peony's doing well. I love checking on the flowers in the morning. It was a little rainy, but that's okay. First up, for our first tea of the morning, we're gonna go with Earl Grey Tea Cake. It seems appropriate to have Earl Grey first thing in the morning because I love that. So this is a black tea base. It has a natural bergamot, honey, bee pollen, Canadian maple, brown sugar, calendula petals, and lavender. As you can see, I've already opened this one and I've already given it a taste and I really like it. Let's see what it looks like though. Gary's down there having a morning snack. Smells wonderful. Look at the bergamot, and here we go. That is what it looks like. It smells wonderful. So I'm just gonna put it in. I like using this glass mug in the morning. So I boiled the water to 212 degrees. Here we go. And we're gonna let that steep for, she says 4 to 6 minutes, so I'll go with 5. We'll get it, we'll get settled somewhere. Hey, we set a timer for 5 minutes.
Okay, 5 minutes and counting.
Yeah, I always use the timer on my Apple Watch, otherwise I will forget to use. Hey, timer just went off, so that means it's tea time. I had to go up and get Phoebe up. So Phoebe is one of our kitties. Gary is the other one, and they both sleep together in their bedroom. And Gary is more of a morning person like myself. So him and I usually get up in the morning, and then Phoebe and Jeanette usually get up. But I would say that the interruption in our sleep is causing Jeanette to sleep a little bit more this morning, but Phoebe still wanted to get up, so I ran up and got her up. So I just love sitting here in the sunroom, seeing all the flowers, and right now I'm watching Gary watching the birds. So let me spin you around and show you. What do you see, Care Bear? Big fluffy tail. So I love that the windows are so big that the kitties can just sit there and watch everything. They just adore it. And doesn't that lawn look good? Jeanette actually finished that. So good. Okay, so Earl Grey Tea Cake. I do really like this one. It's you can taste the Earl Grey, the bergamot, and the black tea, but you get like a really heavy, like almost like sweet floral, I guess. Like, and it's not overly sweet. It's very well balanced. You can taste the lavender. Must be the calendula petals that I'm tasting. And then every once in a while, I get like the taste of that maple. So it's very delightful. There are now birds in the tree. All right, I'm gonna enjoy this, watch the backyard, and I guess maybe work on the story template for Tea Together Tuesday for next week. Yes, let's do that. So this is what often happens, is that I am trying to do something with my iPad, and that little Miss Phoebe gets up. She's so adorable. And look at how awful this coach looks. But it's so brilliant at the same time. I need to paint it. Yes. So many projects on my list. All right. Jeanette's angrily looking at me. We just went and got the groceries where you get them put in the trunk and stuff. And then I've been very helpful in putting away the groceries. All right, up next we're going to have Matcha Cream Puff. And this was the sample that DESSERT by Deb added to my order. It's a 20-gram sample, so I think that is spectacular. And this was the one that I was kicking my butt that I didn't order. So excited to try this one. It is green tea, coconut, Canadian maple, and ceremonial matcha. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to steep it in a steeper, and then I think I'm going to make an iced latte with it. It smells wonderful. Like, you really get the coconut smell. It's like, All right, so we're going to, I put some of the tea in here in the steeper, and I just add a little bit of water. We're gonna let that steep for a bit, and then we'll come back and make the iced latte. All right, we are going to add some oat milk to our iced. No, it's just ice. That's all. And this is our tea. I'm very tired. Let's see, what are we doing? All right. I wonder if we should have a go of this when it's hot. Let's do that. Yep, it's green tea. And you can definitely taste like coconut heavy. All right. Let's add a little bit of maple syrup. Jeanette's making breakfast. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of the maple syrup. Just a little bit. This doesn't look as green. I could probably add like a shot of matcha to this and that would be delightful. But we'll see how this is first. Okay. Like it's very light colored. I probably should have used more tea, less milk. Yeah, so it's good. It's just, I made it too weak. I would definitely say make it stronger, more tea, less milk. Note for next time, but it is good. You can definitely taste like the coconut. It's like soft, but it's coconutty. Okay, I need a nap. Was able to lay down for a 10-minute nap and definitely thankful for a podcast that I found about napping. And it was perfect because I find that what happens most of the time is that I nap for too long, and that's why I hate naps so much. So this was like a 10-minute nap, like fall asleep and then it wakes you up. It was amazing, and I actually finally felt refreshed after a nap. So I thought upon waking up from a nap and had a shower that it would be spectacular to try this one for Dessert by Deb. And this one is Lady Grey's Garden. And you might be like, Jan, I thought we already had that this morning. We had Earl Grey Tea Cake, and they are similar when you look at the ingredients, but they're quite, I guess, a bit different. So Lady Grey's Garden is a black tea. So the black tea base, natural bergamot, lemon peel, lemongrass, rose petals, lavender, calendula petals. And I looked up that plant, and it's a marigold, I guess, plant. So the Earl Grey Tea Cake that we had before had the black tea, the natural bergamot, but it had honey, bee pollen, Canadian maple, brown sugar, and then this overlapping one would be that calendula petals and lavender. But this one has rose petals, and then the lemon as well. So lemon peel and lemongrass. All right, let's see if we can get into this. Smells delightful. Okay, you can see all the petals. There you go. Pretty, right? So I'm gonna just put this, and what I'm using now is this little glass mug. If you've watched any of my previous videos, you've probably seen these. It's double walled, and I love how it's like scooped at the bottom. You'll see it better once liquid gets into it. And the David's tea infusers actually just fit in there perfectly. So water time. So the water is fresh from boiling. That's Phoebe. All right, we're gonna let this steep. I think it was like 4 minutes. 4 to 6 minutes. So I'll let it go 5 minutes, the in-between mark. Phoebe definitely thinks that she should be getting something too. She's so silly. All right, I'm gonna let this steep and then I'll check back in with you guys. Yeah. Smells delightful already. Okay, got my tea already in the sunroom now. That's the view that I usually see, but I thought you guys would like to see it. Yes, delightful. It really has like the bergamot, and then you have that floral with just a hint of the lemon. Like I'm not Oh no, there's the lemon. I love that you can take one drink and kind of like swirl it around your mouth differently and it tastes different. This is delightful. Perfect way to start the afternoon. And I also wanted to share with you guys, I go and I usually check my post office box once a week. Anyways, I went and checked the mail on Friday and I was so delighted that this here envelope was in the mail, and that's what it looked like with my name and stuff. It was so adorable, and there was a handwritten letter in it, which just like was perfect. I know that the mail is taking quite a while, and like I've said before, I'm completely okay with that. Like, you know, people need to be safe, and you know, late tea is better than never tea. Same is true with heartfelt, you know, letters from people that I've connected with on the internet. So thank you so much, Jason, for sending this letter. And I just adore that you used a fountain pen, and you know, your penmanship is amazing. So thank you so much. You know, I read it last night and it really, you know, touched my heart. So thank you very much. I really appreciated that. So thank you. And like I said, I'll cherish this. So thank you. I just wanted to share that with you guys. Like, I really appreciate the friendships that I've been making and the online. So it's been great. It's nice to feel supported. This is very good. I also wanted to share with you guys, and I will cover up a little bit of it because it is cursing and I try not to curse on here, but how adorable is that? So underneath it says, pretend it says ducking, but it doesn't. This is a sticker. I'm gonna put it on one of my tea jugs, but yeah. And underneath here is all like pretty sculpting, what's that? Script work. But like, look at those flowers, like, aren't they adorable? I will leave the information. So I purchased this from Naughty Florals. She is an artist in Toronto, Canada. Her name is Heather, and she does all kinds of stuff like this. Like, so she has stickers and cards, and the thing that was amazing is that you can actually get like a card and a sticker and send it directly to somebody, which is so spectacular in this day and age. Like, it's just wonderful. And I love that she included like her card with all her information on the back and stuff. And it was in this. How pretty is that? And it's not written on, so I could reuse that. I love it. And it came in a really sturdy, do not bend envelope. So very pleased with how it arrived. I would highly check these out. Like, there is so many different stickers and, you know, what's that called? Cards and stuff like that. But like, ugh, it's just spectacular, the different flowers and stuff. I really like it. So yeah. All right, I am going to sit here. I have a kitty joining me. She kind of stopped crying, so I'm gonna sit down and yeah, just enjoy my tea and kind of float into the afternoon. Yeah. It's good. It's good. It's good. I thought it was about time that I actually did an official review and actually tasted this. So that is what I am doing now. I am taking a moment. It's actually more than a moment. It takes me a bit to do these. And this kind of shocked me, but you'll have to watch that video. All right, so just wanted to check in with you guys, let you know how my day is going, and I'm gonna get this recorded and then we can jump back into Dessert by Deb. Can't wait to try the next one. Okay, so finished recording and I can't wait to share this with you guys. Look at how adorable it is. That was so fun. I can't wait to share that with you guys. But the great thing about those cold brews is that I can just pop them in the fridge and I'm going to have them tomorrow, so I'm not too full of liquid, and we can get back on track with Dessert by Deb. So next up, I'm going to brew up 2, actually kind of 3. We're going to do 3 maybe. This is what we're doing. There's actually quite a lot of teas that we have to try from Dessert by Deb today, and I don't want to run out of time, and I also remember that clock is broken. It's only right twice a day. But I don't want to run out of time or be up all night, you know, using the bathroom. So we are going to brew up 1/2 cup sizes of the next 2. We're going to try Berry Bouquet, which is a green tea. The ingredients are green tea, elderberries, currants, raisins, hibiscus, jasmine, rose petals, and lavender. And if you notice, I do love rose petals and lavender, so I got a lot of the smaller sample sizes of that. The other one that we're going to brew up at the same time is the Sakura Blossom Jelly, so cherry blossom jelly. It's green tea, cherries, coconut, goji berries, rose petals, rose hips, and safflower. So I have those ready in the cup to go. So let's pour that, and then we're gonna let them steep for 4 minutes. And we are using this here double-walled glass mug, and I do find that the David's Tea Infusers fit in a lot of my different mugs, so it's great that way. I put a blue elastic on this one so that we can tell the difference in case I get to my destination and can't remember which is which. I'm sure I'll taste the difference. The other one that we're going to do, and we're going to cold steep this one, and then that way hopefully I'll be able to have it for like supper, for a cold drink. This is sour cherry tartlet. So it's a green tea, so it has green tea, cherries, hibiscus, rose hips, Canadian maple, palm sugar, and safflower. So that one we have in this here jar. I keep the old jars from pickles and stuff, and I find them very handy. I like the size of this one. I'm just going to fill it about half full. Look at that, it's so pretty. Put the lid on that, and you turn it all about. What is wrong with me? And we're going to just let that sit. It is now raining out. I think I'm going to go edit the cold brew video to see if I can get that done. And I'm gonna take these with me. Oh, you can tell the difference. This one is the Berry Bouquet, and this is the Sakura Blossom Jelly. So pretty. Okay. I'll meet you in the office. Okay, in the office and just downloading the video to edit, and thought we could taste test our tea. Don't know if you can hear that, but it's raining outside, so it's a great day to be staying inside and just consuming lots of tea. All right, first up we have Berry Bouquet. This is the green tea. So, okay. I like this. I think that it would be perfect iced. You can taste like those florals, so what is it, rose petals and lavender, jasmine, but then it has like the tartness with the hibiscus. It's very nice. There is that, you know, hit of tartness, and it kind of the bit of the drying effect on your tongue, but I like that. I would definitely repeat this Probably iced though. I think it would be better iced. I'll still consume it hot. Next up we have, this is the Sakura Blossom Jelly. So the green tea, cherries, coconut, goji berries, rose petals, rose hips, safflower. Okay, and this is the yellowy color. Deb is really good at blending tea. Like, that's amazing. I find that she's like one of those, you know, blenders that it's like whatever the name is, that's what you're gonna get. And this definitely tastes like cherry blossom jelly. You can taste the hint of coconut there. Yeah, it's very nice. I think this one would be good either way, hot or iced. All right, I'm going to get to editing this video, see if we can get this done and drink these teas. Still got my red lips on. Somehow I managed to like edit away for the last couple hours, but I actually got it done, so I'm excited about that. But now it's time to get this off my face and yeah, have some supper, I think. So gotta go do that. We are about to sit down for pizza and RuPaul, and this is the sour cherry tartlet. So this is the one that I cold brewed, and then I just strained it into this glass. It's very good. You can taste the sour cherry, and you can actually taste the green tea. I like that. Yes. I ran out of ice. This is why I don't have ice. But it's very good. Okay, RuPaul time. Okay, the more that I started drinking this, the more it was a bit... I don't think it's my cup of tea. But we are going to continue on, and we're going to have chocolate orange biscuit cake. It's a black and rooibos tea. It has fair trade rooibos, black tea, vanilla, orange peel, oranges, giddy yo-yo cacao nibs. I don't know. And then the same dark chocolate, so that must be a brand. And Canadian maple. And Jeanette wants some of this too, so we're going to make a little pot of it and have cheesecake and finish watching RuPaul. So that's what we're gonna do now. Okay, let me get that brewed. This smells amazing. Like, it smells like one of those Terry's chocolate oranges. Oh, so good. I'm like, look, it's so pretty. All right, it's all steeped up. It is kind of like a coppery color, I guess. Let's go try it.
Action.
Do I have cheesecake on my face? This is amazing. It is very reminiscent of like a chocolate orange, but then it has that biscuitness. It's so good. It is amazing. You can taste like, I'm not usually a huge rooibos fan, but and you can taste just a little bit of it, but it blends really well. It's so, so good. And we made a pot of it, and Jeanette is having her own little cup as well, and she really likes it too. So we both give this a giant 2 thumbs up. I think this is actually probably my favorite so far out of all of them that I've tasted. It's just perfect. It's excellent. Wonderful dessert tea. So RuPaul was, of course, delightful to watch. And we had our cheesecake, and that was great. And now it's time for another tea. And we're doing a lemon coconut pie. It's a black tea. There's black tea, vanilla, lemon peel, toasted coconut, and coconut. So when you smell it, it's very coconutty. I steeped it up here. I'm just doing the the dishes, so I listen to a podcast. This is funny. This is one that when I placed my order for Dessert by Deb, it was her 1-year anniversary with her business, and I got this one for free. That was what she was doing for her 1-year anniversary for people that placed an order. So it might not have been one that I would usually pick, but I am delighted that I love it. It tastes like lemon coconut pie. It's black tea based, so you can taste the black tea. It's, I would say, more coconut than lemon. I did try to make sure that I like mix up the bag before I take my scoop out, but I like that. I will enjoy this while I finish doing the dishes. Nothing really exciting happening today. It's been raining out, so just kind of like hanging out. I did get my video up, so that was good. It was fun. Now to finish dishes and drink my tea. Steeping up the butter toffee cream, which I thought I wanted to show you guys because it looks so adorable. It is a black and rooibos tea. So the first ingredient though is coconut. So that's what you saw there, was the shredded up coconut. Fair trade rooibos, I'm having trouble today. Black tea, vanilla, honey, bee pollen, Canadian maple, brown sugar, and apple. So steeping that up, and we'll give that a taste. Okay, steeped all up and thought it would be perfect to use an Ainsley. I added a little bit of maple syrup. There was already Canadian maple in it, so I thought that would be perfect to go with it. And a little bit of, we had blend on hand for Jeanette for her coffee. I didn't want to use oat milk. Oh. So this is called butter toffee cream, and it does not disappoint. That is so comforting. It's very like warm and like nutty. Oh, it's creamy. I mean, I know I added cream to it, but it is spectacular. That is delicious. A wonderful dessert tea. Wow. Yes, I could get used to that one. I could get used to all of them. I can't believe we did it. We tasted them all. We drank them all. We drank a cup of each. Some of them were a little bit smaller, but you know, we don't want to be up all night, do we? I'm gonna say that these two are completely amazing. Like, I'm just shocked at how much I like them, and I was kind of like, oh, I'll get those for Jeanette, and I think she might have picked these out. Amazing. So that's the chocolate orange biscuit cake and the butter toffee cream. Like, so good. These two would be my next favorite: Earl Grey Tea Cake and Lady Grey's Garden. So if you like Earl Grey and you like floral, you're probably gonna like these. Then we have these three. I drank these two together, and I think when I was talking to you guys, I was kind of like, oh, they're both pretty good, but the more I enjoyed them, the more I actually liked this one more so than this one. And it was, I could taste more of the green tea with this one, which surprised me that I really enjoyed so much. So that is the Sakura Blossom Jelly, and then this one is the Berry Bouquet. I think I got that one right. Yeah. This one here was the one that I was like, oh, I liked it, because I started, I think, eating it with pizza. And then I kind of just, you know, could have been the way I steeped it too. Lemon coconut pie, that was spectacular too. I did enjoy that one. It was heavy on the coconut. I'm not usually a big coconut fan in my teas, but I did like that one. Then the Matcha Cream Puff. The interesting thing about this, so this was the one that I had iced this morning, and it was very like the oat milk was overpowering for it. But after like kind of letting it just kind of sit in its cup for a bit, and then I had it with a late breakfast, yeah, the matcha cream puff, like the coconut really came out. So I think that would be wonderful if it had have been steeped stronger, more tea, less milk in the iced latte, and even like a coconut milk or like an almond milk, something that's gonna, you know, I find sometimes oat milk is just a bit much. So all in all, I would definitely order from Dessert by Deb again. That was spectacular. And it was a fun way to go through those teas and try them all out with you guys. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you guys had a great day. I will see you in the comments. Until next time, take care. Bye. I'll tell Jeanette this one's horrible.